Feeling hypnotized by the words that you said. Don't lie to me, just lie in my head.
Chim, can you take me home? You said in your soft voice. Why not? Let's go. Jimin replied and assisted you going outside, while Jungkook is still staring at you. What he doesn't know, Britney also wondering the way Jungkook looks at you. It looks like he's jealous. Are you okay? Of course. You smile and try to hide your pain. YN. Don't pretend that you're okay. I know you're not. We're friends, right? Can you be honest with me? Do you like Jungkook? You remain silent and just looking down. The way you keep on silent, it means yes, he added. But I can't love him. In the eyes of Grandpa and other people, we're cousins, and he already had a fiance. He rolled his fist. He wants to tell you that he likes you, but how can he say that word if he knows your heart beats over someone else? And obviously, it's not him. Jungkook just got home. He went upstairs at the same time removing his tie. He was about to open his room but he remembered you. He went to your room and knocked on the door. YN, are you still awake? Nobody answers. So he just went to his room thinking you're already asleep. Actually, you're still awake. You purposely don't open the door since you don't know how to face him. You need to get rid of your stupid feelings. But how? You and Jungkook are seeing every day. Then you came up with an idea of avoiding him until your feelings gone. Jungkook and Grandpa having breakfast except for you. Grandpa, where's YN? Probably still sleeping. Let her to rest. Maybe she got tired last night. The truth is, you're already awake. After making sure that Jungkook already left, that's the time you went downstairs to have breakfast and took good care of Grandpa. Time skip. You and Grandpa are currently eating dinner when Jungkook's car arrived. You suddenly eat quickly and stood up. Eat slowly, Grandpa said. Grandpa, I need to go to my room. I have important things to do there. As you drink water and hurriedly went upstairs to avoid Jungkook. When Jungkook get inside, he saw you in a hurry to go upstairs. He tilted his head confused on your actions. The next day before going downstairs, he knocked on your door, but no one's answered, so he decided to come in. However, you're not in your room. In his thought, maybe you were downstairs having breakfast, but only Grandpa were there. Grandpa, where's YN again? Didn't she tell you? She's going to her friend who came from Hong Kong. She will stay at her friend's hotel for a couple of days. Jungkook finally understands the situation that you are purposely avoiding him. Where did you go? You know I was worried about you. I went to your apartment but they said you didn't come home. You also resigned to your jobs. I thought you were kidnapped by loan sharks. Lovely. She is your only friend besides from Jimin. She also knew your situation about the loan shark. She often is in the province because of her work as a tour guide. She's just on vacation right now. To make her understand, you told her your current situation. You also begged her to keep it a secret. Wow, I can't believe it. I'm sorry if I didn't call you. I don't want you to be involved in mess I got into, but I really have nowhere to go. So you fall in love with that guy. That's why you're avoiding him. So you can forget your feelings for him? Exactly. That's hard. Well, you can stay here whenever you want. When you look at your phone, you saw 20 missed calls from Jungkook and 5 text messages. He's asking you if where you are and if you're okay, but you just totally ignore him. Later on, Jimin also called you. What? Where are you? Jungkook told me that you left the house. Jim, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I'm here at my friend's house. I will pick you up there. I said I'm okay. I will stay here for a few days. Okay, I'll just tell Jungkook that you miss your friend. That's why you're there. It's been 4 days since you left the mansion, just to avoid Jungkook and forget him. But it's not easy to do that. You get your friend's house to throw garbage when you saw a familiar car outside. Later on, Jungkook came out. How did you find me? It's not important how I found you. Let's go home. I don't want to. What's wrong with you? Why are you being like this? There's no specific reason why I'm like this. Will you please leave me alone? Did you act like this because you were jealous of the girl I was with during the party? He came closer and faced you. Listen, that girl's my fiance, but I don't love her. She became my fiance just for business benefits. But even though Grandpa chose her, I have no intention of marrying her. You know why? Because I love you. What? Are you insane? You know it's not possible. Why it's not possible? I know you love me. I can see it in your eyes and I can feel it. Yes, you're right. I love you. But remember, I'm your cousin. You know I am not your real cousin. I know, but in the eyes of the other people and Grandpa, I'm your cousin. And I'll be your cousin forever. Jungkook, I already know that Melissa is dead. I accidentally heard your conversation with Jimin. Then, let's tell Grandpa the truth. Are you crazy? What if something bad happens to him? My conscience could not bear to let Grandpa perish because of me. Then what are we going to do? Continue to act as a cousin even though we know we love each other? Letting ourselves in pain? Oh, because that's the best thing to do. Let's forget our feelings. In fact, I already started to read my feelings for you. That's why I'm avoiding you. I knew it. This is the reason why you left home. Fine, then let's forget each other. But you don't need to leave the house. I leave myself. Go home before Grandpa gets suspicious. Don't worry. Starting tomorrow, you won't see me. Get your stuff. I'll take you home. You two have no idea that Jimin saw and heard everything you two talk about. What he doesn't understand is he should be happy since you agreed to forget each other's feelings. But why he feels sad for the both of you? You agreed to go back to the mansion. During in the car, you and Jungkook were just silent. No one wanted to speak until you two reached their house. He immediately went inside the house without looking back. You know to yourself that you love him, However, for you, this is the best thing to do. You don't want grandpa to get hurt. While staying in that house, you feel like you had a family that you love. You were so thankful for grandpa for loving you. Every time you were with him, you were going to treasure that moment for life. You just found out the next day that Jungkook left early in the morning. He's going to Busan to manage their hotel there. He will be gone for half a year. He really did what you promised. Every day, you are being killed by sadness. You are the one who wants Jungkook and you just to forget each other's feelings. But now that he left, you miss him like crazy. You want to see him so bad. You were in Jungkook's room, sitting on the edge of his bed while facing the swimming pool. Every time you miss him, you secretly came here. Did you really miss him that much for making you came here without him knowing? You flinch after hearing Jimin's voice. Oh, when did you come? A while ago. I was just watching you. Grandpa called me. He said you haven't felt like eating for a few days. You want to go eat somewhere? I don't want to. I just want to be here. He walks and went near the pool. You came near him and stood on his behind as you rest your forehead on his back. Jim, why am I hurting? I am the one who pushed him away from me. But look at me now. I'm also the one who's hurting. Jim, I miss him. Jim sighed and also felt hurt. Seeing you hurting also breaks his heart. He knows you are crying behind him. I'm going crazy with you too. Jungkook also came to my house last day and he was so drunk. That brat, I think he really loves you. He is ready to lose everything just to fight for you. That's why he doesn't understand why you can't do that for him. YN, listen. Maybe it's time to choose for your happiness now. You are right. I also to be happy. Then, let's go to him. In Jeju. I thought he was in Busan. He just said that so that Grandpa wouldn't be wonder. The problem after he left from my house until now his phone was off. Maybe because he doesn't want to talk to anyone. We also have another problem. I never been to Jeju. Wait, I have a friend who's always there because she is a tour guide. I can ask for her help since she's on vacation right now. Then call her. Ask her to come with us so we can go to every hotel to find Jungkook. I will take care of Grandpa. Jimin asked Grandpa's permission to take you to Jeju for vacation for a few days. And since Grandpa trusts and likes Jimin, he agreed. Luckily, Lovely also not busy, so she can come with you. Before going to the airport, you pick up Lovely first at her house. After she gets in the car, you're about to introduce her to Jimin until she suddenly screams after she recognizes Jimin. You? We met again. Do you know each other? YN, this jerk is your friend? Do you know that jerk kissed me? Sorry, I only did that to stop the girl who obsessed with me. That's why I kissed you in front of her. Do you know that was my first kiss? You want me to kiss you again so I can get back your first kiss? Yeah! You want to die? Why are you hungry? I'm sincere in what I say. I can kiss you back to return what I stole from you. Stop! Your trip to Jeju was not easy since Lovely and Jimin bickering non-stop. Their fight stopped only when you arrive in Jeju. It was easy for you to find Jungkook because Lovely knows the staff of each hotels. So Lovely contacted them. While going there, you already know which hotel Jungkook is staying at. In other hand, Jungkook heard a doorbell. He immediately opened the door thinking it was a home service, but his world stopped when he saw you in front of his room. Why and how? He didn't finish what he was going to say because you suddenly hugged him. I'm sorry if I pushed you away. He became emotional and hugs you back. Jimin held Lovely's hand and pulled her to leave. Yeah, where are you going to take me? Lovely asked and snatched her hand. What do you want? Watching them? If you want, let's get a room too. Jimin, you are still the same. I'm just joking. I changed because of your friend. Jimin laughed to himself. What he really thought, what he felt for you is a romantic love. But seeing you and Jungkook reunite again, he realized that he loves you as his little sister only. So he wants to take care of you because he knows that you are no longer have a family. Aside from that, he also knows what you went through. Jimin stops walking and faced Lovely. I'm serious. I'm sorry if I kissed you before without your permission. Well, that's in the past. At least you apologized to me. Let's give them time to talk. Since you know this place, can you just give me a tour in this island? $20 per hour? I will make it 50. I'm just kidding. Then let's go. You sat on the couch while Jungkook also sat in front of you, holding your hand. Did you really come here to look for me? Mm, with the help of Jimin and my friend. Why? Cause I want to fight my love for you. I want to be happy with you. He smiles and hugs you again. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. What are we going to do now? Let's hide our relationship for meantime. I will talk Grandpa and tell him the truth in the right time. And don't worry about Brittany. I already told her that I won't marry her. So that Grandpa won't be suspicious, and since the both of you are already in Jeju, we decided to stay there for a vacation for 3 days to have quality time and band together. And since Lovely knows the beautiful places on that island, you can say that the four of you really enjoyed the vacation. After 3 days, you came back together with Jungkook. Jimin sent you first. After that, he also sent Lovely. You and Grandpa were in the living room talking about your vacation in Jeju until Jungkook came. He pretended that he wanted to focus on business in Seoul, so he came back from Busan. But Grandpa suddenly got angry and slapped him for canceling his and Britney's wedding. You really got shocked at what you witnessed. You tried to calm Grandpa and tell Jungkook to go to his room. You really felt sorry for Jungkook. It's not his fault if he doesn't want to marry the girl he doesn't love. After making sure that Grandpa is already calmed down, You went to Jungkook's room. He can't stand his grandpa anymore, so he asked you to run away and go to Hong Kong. At first, you hesitate, but later on, you also agree. You told Grandpa that you need to go back to Hong Kong because your parents want to see you. He didn't think twice about allowing you. But because Jungkook has something else to take care of, you need to go first in Hong Kong. Then after 2 days, he will also follow you there. Jungkook has already prepared a hotel where you will stay there. He also gave you a debit card for your needs. Departure day. You are preparing your things when the maid entered your room. Grandpa wants to talk to you. After a few minutes, Jungkook came from the office to send you to the airport. This is all your things? He whispered while pulling your only luggage. If I bring a lot, Grandpa will wonder, you replied. You bid goodbye to Grandpa as he hugs you. Go inside now. Be careful there. I will call you from time to time. You replied while crying. Why are you crying? We will see each other for 2 days. Still, I'm gonna miss you. He held your face and said, Me too, I'm gonna miss you. I love you. You walked going inside, but you suddenly turned around and kissed him. I love you. After that, you went inside and ran to the bathroom as you burst into tears. You won't care if many people saw or hurt you. You just keep on crying like a crazy. Flashback. Earlier, when you entered Grandpa's room, he gave you an envelope with ticket going to Europe and money. He told you to stay away from Jungkook and never come back again. This is the price for deceiving him. While you were in Jeju, Brittany visited him and told him everything. She found out that you are not Melissa and Jungkook is in love with you. He cried. He truly loved you, but you deceived him. You knelt down and cried while apologizing. He said he will forgive you if you agree to be Melissa forever. If not, you better leave. You can't be Melissa forever, so you rather leave. While on the road going back to the office, Jungkook received a call from Jimin. Is Wyan still with you? No, I already sent her. Why? Lovely is with me right now. We're on our way going to the airport. We need to find her. Why? I don't understand. Bro, Grandpa already knows the truth. He sent YN to another place. He also found out your plan of running away with YN. Jungkook immediately went back to the airport. He was searching for you, but he really can't find you. Later on, Jimin and Lovely also came. He called you, but unfortunately, your phone was off. He was devastated and hopeless when he faced his grandfather. Jungkook was crying non-stop. Are you happy with what you did? You don't owe me, Grandpa. I have my own life. Now I understand why your children hate you so much. Because you're evil. I wish you weren't my grandfather. He goes to your room and finally understood why you only brought one piece of luggage. The things you brought were the only things you had when you arrived at the mansion. Everything they bought for you, you left behind, including the money that was in the envelope, his debit card, and ticket going to Hong Kong, and the letter. I'm sorry if I can't keep my promise to fight my love for you. We both know how much we love each other, but we should understand that this is not our time to be together. It's It's time to say goodbye until we meet again. I know this is not the end for us. I hope our love will find our way back together. I love you and goodbye. Jungkook's heart break into tiny pieces. His cries heard throughout the entire house.